Expect fireworks on this limited podcast series, which is Before the Crown 30 Voices, One Crown. And why fireworks? Because we've got the actual fire starter from Manipur. Chanchui Khayi, how are you doing?
I am great. How are you doing? I'm having a great time.
Fantastic. You are quite a fireball.
Oh, thank you for that.
Well, were you like this since childhood, or have you changed over as you grew?
I was a very quiet kid, but then I think ever since I got onto the stage when I was 5 in front of like 800 people, that's when I was like, I've got some.
But how did you have the guts when you were such a quiet girl to just go 5 year old and like switch on and just be that confident girl?
I think it was singing. Singing really got me out there. It got me performing in schools and just being, performing at a church or in front of people. So yeah,
You sing.
I sing.
You also supposedly sing Korean songs.
Yes, I do.
So English or Korean, what is it?
Oh my God, it's par. It's on par. Both of them. You
Yeah?
tell me to sing one, I'll just sing it.
I think because we'd understand English easier, it would be easier for us to grasp. So I think go for 2, 3 lines of English.
Oh, you want me to sing one right now?
Go for it.
Okay, what do you want me to sing? Let's go. You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fighter, but I can see it in you, so we're gonna walk it out and move mountains. We're gonna walk it out, move mountains.
Ooh, nice. We like that. We like that. And the fact is, you're so sporty that you just went on. You're like, oh, I don't care. I'm just going to do it. Do you always have that attitude in life that, hey, bring it on and I'll just do it?
I think I do. I do try to take up every challenge that comes on my way, whether I'm trying it for the first time or I'm already used to it.
And who do you credit this to?
I think my mom and my sister. My sister, because she's always been the biggest cheerleader and she always sees something in me which I don't. And my mom, because she was the starter of like packing up everything and starting again, moving and just not being afraid to do anything from the start.
You said your sister sees what you don't. Is there anything that you don't see in yourself?
Sometimes I guess self-doubt is always there. You're not sure whether you're going to really make it big in life. So, having someone support you till the end of the world. Sometimes your mom might not support you, but your sister, she has those late night 3 a.m. conversations with you and she gets to know you much more better than anybody else. So I would call her my soulmate, my father, and my brother, and my protector. So
What's her name?
her name is Natanya Khayi.
Latanya Khayi.
Yeah. I'm so glad I got to say her name. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
why not? This is the platform.
Yeah.
As we said, we deep dive into real stories of our
Yes.
winners, and we want to know these names that actually help you be where you are today, right? You were raised by a single mother. What role does she play in your life?
Well, she played both my mom and dad because my dad passed away just when I turned 6 because of cancer. And my mom had to take care of him all the way. And right after he passed away, we had to pack everything up from Manipur, Imphal, and then we had to shift to Guwahati. So she just took a 360 roundabout for us, me, my sis, just the three of us, like a triangle, and we went to Guwahati. She started life over, and I think that kind of beginning that she shifted for us, even though it was difficult, it made us so much more adaptable in the friends that we have, the people that we met, and I think that's one of the reasons why I'm not scared to try so many things, compete, whether it's songs, like music, pageants, or dancing, or acting, everything. I'm just like, it works out, it works out. Yeah.
Well, sorry to hear about your dad, but your mother must say is a very, very strong woman. Would we call it since you're 3 women in the house, the girl squad?
Yeah, we're like the Powerpuff Girls.
I was going to say that, but yeah, I like that. And she's been your strength, is it?
Definitely. Emotional anchor. She's been my spiritual guide. And just, she's everything. I think everything that I do, a part of it, like 80% of what I do is my purpose relies with her, for her. So,
Well,
yeah.
growing up, were you the troublesome child or were you easy?
Oh, not at all. I was such an obedient kid. I was the most obedient kid in the locality. Like my mom would talk about me on tea time with her friends. And like my daughter, she's so obedient. Like she listens to everything. But I mean, it was a good thing. I loved that part of me and the fact that my mom loved me for that, but it didn't help me in some aspects. Like when I got bullied and all, it made me very complacent and quiet and just like, it's okay. Even though it's bad, I'm like, it's fine.
The way you talk right now, the way you present yourself, I don't think so. If I look back, anybody can bully you. So, were
Oh,
you ever bullied and for what?
not just bullying, Sachin. It was like so much patriarchy, male dominance, and every part of my life, like from when I was 5 years old, like 6 years old, I would see just violence at home, you know. Some of my uncles, they were not well, so they would come with an axe and threaten to kill us sometimes. And you know, when you listen to those banging doors happening, you would say, I thought to myself one particular night that happened, I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. And I remember praying to God, like, help me. If I die right now, take me to heaven because I don't want to go to hell. So those are the kind of prayers I had when I was a kid. And then moving on, school, bullying, you know, a boy came up to me, he proposed to me that he liked me. And I was like, you shouldn't be doing this. Go study. And then the next day, he called his entire class and the seniors from his boarding school to come bully me in my room alone. And they were taunting me, punching me in my stomach, and then I fainted and they walked over me. So this kind of whether it's the problem with the education system or the way we teach children in society how to, you know, emotionally navigate themselves, it's so important for me as well as a victim and for them as maybe the, you know, the ones, the culprits or the people who were behind it. So it was very difficult. It took me a long time. I remember till class 11, 12, I was like, I'm not gonna make friends with guys. Like I hate men. I hate men. That was like my mind for until, you know, I crossed over that path. Yeah.
You spoke about performing arts
Mm-hmm.
and you dabble into everything when it comes to performing arts. Tell us a little
Yes.
more about that Chanchui, that performing arts girl, Chanchui.
Oh my gosh. So when I was the first, like I said, the first time I performed was in front of like an 800 audience. I sang my first song in a church. Now going to performing arts, it's because of my love for K-pop, Korean pop music. I mean, the first time I was introduced to Korean pop was when I was 12, and I was like, "What is this entertainment?" And then from then on, I started singing in Korean. Everything in my life was Korean, also because thought they were so pretty and beautiful. Yeah.
Wow. Now, since that you've spoken so much about K-pop and
Yeah.
you excel in that, we would love to get a taste of your vocal magic when it comes
Oh
to
my.
Korean singing. Go for it.
Oh, another Korean. Okay, Korean song. 시간을 되돌리면 기억도 지워질까? 해볼 수도 없는 말들을 엮는 걸 알아. Is that fine?
It was beautiful. It was so soulful. It was mesmerizing. So thank you. We didn't understand it, but
Yeah,
it definitely, music has no language.
exactly.
Yeah, it connects the world and it connected us. So thank you. Do you have a vision board? Do you believe in manifestation?
Definitely. Manifestation, prayer, and just maybe sometimes overthinking, good and bad, but it works in my way. I've manifested being in Miss India. I mean, I'm competing for the second time. I honestly didn't think I would make it this far, but then I'm here. And that speaks a lot about trials and failing, but trying again, not being embarrassed about it. A lot of people, we don't try because we're like scared. Oh, maybe they're going to say something. And maybe on social media, you know, they're going to say, oh, why is she back again? Like, she tried last year and then she didn't even, you know, do as well. Like, why is she back? Does it even matter? Like, are we supposed to even give her any attention? But then it's not about those words, it's about your story and how you can inspire others with that. So for me, I'm coming back here telling, you know what? Bad things happen, but it's okay. Come back, try again. You never know what's going to happen.
So for the first time when you lost, were you disheartened? Did you cry?
Oh my God, not at all. I remember when Nikita and Rekha was being crowned, I was clapping. I was so excited. I was so excited knowing that I'm gonna come back. I knew the moment they were crowned, I was gonna come back. I remember the other girls crying after, because it's been a very taxing journey, 20 days of constant shoots, emotional, what is it, fights within themselves or maybe in between, maybe here and there. But at the end, I didn't cry at all. I was like, oh my God, this is the most amazing thing I've seen. I mean, it empowered me more even to be back. And that's why I'm here.
When you talk, you're always skyrocketing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly get you some skyrocketing quick fire questions, which you have to shoot the answers for.
Okay.
What is the best advice you've ever received?
Try and fail, but do not fail to try.
One quote you live by?
One quote I live by. Everything seems impossible until it's done.
One line of poetry you love?
You may trod me in the dirt, but I will always rise again like dust.
Last film that stayed with you?
About Time, Rachel McAdams.
Favorite actor male?
Park Bo-gum, When Life Gives You Tangerines.
Favorite actor female?
Female, Anne Hathaway. I loved her in Enchanted.
Comfort food?
Momos.
Coffee or chai?
Coffee, coffee, coffee.
One habit you want to change?
Slouching. I slouch. I'm a pageant girl, but I slouch sometimes. I'm like, slouching, and I'd be like, censored.
You're so self-aware about yourself, everything. One habit you don't want to change?
I don't want to change. Oh my God. That I am relentless. Like, you will say anything, but I'll be like, no, hum kar lega. Main aa jaungi.
One thing that you want to be remembered for?
I want to be remembered for being the first tribal woman with my kind of face and eyes to win the Miss India crown and represent India at Miss World.
Cool. And on a serious note, the world is at war, and what is it that we're doing wrong as global citizens?
I think the problem is that everybody, we only feel the pain we know, and we only empathize. Like empathy is becoming conditional in the sense that we only feel and pray and vote for the ones who feel that the same way as us. So I think suffering becomes conditional when we don't empathize beyond how we have experienced it.
Well, Chanchui, you are that no-filter fireball, I must say, representing Manipur. And what a perfect representation you're doing. Wishing you the best for the grand finale, and may you wing it.
Thank you so much. I've had such a wonderful conversation. Even it's so exciting.
And your energy is infectious. I mean it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.